Right then, brand new series, and what have I got for you? Haha! Have a look at this. Yeah! Yes, it's a Yamaha Virago 250. Reg bought it as a non-runner. It's been sat for 5 years, I think, but we'll find out exactly how many years, and I'll put it here. Yes, so it says it's been off the road, or it's not been MOT'd since 2017, April 2017. So what's that then? 8 years, yeah, it's been off the road 8 years, bloody hell. No keys, no logbook. The man has passed away. I bought it off his daughter, but I do have a logbook because I bought this bike a few months back, and first thing I did was fill in a V62 form, get them from the post office, or you can print them off from online. You fill them in. If there's no logbook whatsoever, you've got to pay £25. If you have the new keeper's supplement, they're free. So I had to pay £25, just need the frame number and the number plate. So I actually bought it 8th of the 8th 25, so that's the 8th of the August. 8th of the August. So 13 keepers, which is quite a lot really. That's a little bit disappointing. It would have been nice to have been left. But I don't have any keys, do I? So yeah, it's obviously not ran for 8 years, so what we're going to do is try and get it running. Right then, will this thing actually prop the front end up and straighten it up? Because there's no centre stand. Let's try and see. Might possibly be in luck. Wow, eventually got there. Right then, we have an ignition here, and it's an Allen bolt. There's 2 of them, so see if we can undo them. Seat is loose, see if we can unplug it, get it off, take it to the locksmiths. Have I got the correct Allen key? No, I've not. Oh. Yeah, big duh, big duh, duh duh. These aren't original, because obviously it would have originally had the sort of anti-theft ones, which are hard work to get out. So, yeah, not great. Yes, I'm going to get a key for this ignition. Hope and pray it fits the petrol tank. Oh yes. So there's the plug. Oh, that was easy bloody peasy. Doesn't seem to be a number on it, which is unfortunate. Right, I've got a key. It looks like a Yamaha key, but it's a copy. It fits in there, but it doesn't fit in there. That's sort of telling me that there's 2 different keys here. It's unfortunate because I was hoping it was all just going to be on one. If we get the right key for one of them, we've got the key for all of them. So already we've hit. So already we've come to a bit of a problem. So yeah, it might be worth just going to the locksmith and see what he says. Right, still not gone to the locksmiths, but I have had a bit of luck with this. I've managed to get this one to work. What I did do, I managed to open it. There you go. That's working. If you push it back, it's another random key I found. Push it back, it will work. So I might go to the locksmiths with both of them, see what he says. You never know. Oh yeah, and I've realised you can buy Chinese ones. So yeah, they're only 28 quid, but really want Yamaha ones, so yeah. there is a bit of a number there, very hard to read, but there is one, so you never know, you never know. Yeah, I was just going to say, tank is not looking amazing, look at that, you know, bit of rust, but it's clean down there, so I don't think it's too dirty. I think a filter will sort that, but bit of a shame, never mind. Right then, I'm just back from the locksmiths and they have made me a key. They gave me 2 keys and they charged me 18 quid. They did actually find a number on the barrel which I couldn't find, and yeah, they managed to make me one, so that is really good news. So now we just need to see if it will start. So what are the chances, eh? So just plug the ignition in, turn it on, and we have no lights whatsoever, which I thought would be the case with the battery being on for 8 years. Let's put a battery on. Earth the battery, find the positive, turn it off. Oh, flippy neckers. Whoa, that's not the positive. Flipping neck, you absolute idiot. Jesus, I well thought that was positive. Fucking hell. Right, I've probably not blown anything because it's just earth to earth. Yeah. Right, have we got any lights? Yes, we have lights. Oh yeah. Hey. Right, then I'm going to drain the fuel. Hopefully. I think I found the drain screw. For now, we'll just use the old fuel. Not put any new fuel in it, but I will drain what's in the actual carb. Turn the fuel off. Oh yes, it's gone. Seems like there's nothing in the carb anyway. Absolutely nothing. Right then, put it on reserve. Turn it on. Let's just see if we get anything whatsoever. Full choke. Nothing whatsoever. Oh yeah. Bloody hell. I'm making all fuel. Oh yeah. Right, I've not checked the oil, so I thought best stop it and check the oil. Should have done that possibly. Yeah, definitely a bit on the low side. Right then, let's get some oil in it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Flip. Get a bit of sawdust in it. Right then. To be honest, I think there was enough oil. I'm just struggling to see it on the actual glass. It's now overfilled, but yeah, I couldn't see it properly. I thought it wasn't full, but never mind, never mind. So, let's start it up again. Now we know some oil in it. Don't matter, this is a little bit too much. No, I'm probably going to drop that oil anyway. Will it actually go? Of course it will go. Try no choke. Full choke. Great, but that's to be expected. It probably does want a bit of carb work really, but at least it runs, you know. Better to go straight away again. Oh yeah, it's a well worthy little project really. Let's get it cleaned up. Get that carb clean, get some fresh juice in it. You're not wrong with that, I bet you. Two new spark plugs, new oil, new filter, goddamn good clean and greasing. I did put the back tyre up, not on film, and it went back down, so that one's suspension. Front one stayed up. Well, yeah, all good. Now what we're going to do? We're going to do a lights test, aren't we? So, turn it on. Have we got a neutral light? Of course we have. Have we got a horn? Of course we have, we've already heard it. Have we got indicators? Oh yes. Not tried them yet, we've got a broken one there, but it does definitely work. Have we got a right hand indicator? Oh yes. Oh yes. Dink. Have we got a front brake light? Probably not. Oh my god, we've got one. Normally the first thing to stop working. Front brake light now. Yeah, back brake lights. Yes, we have a back brake light, but the brake has stuck down. That definitely wants a bit of attention, bit of greasing. But we do have a brake light. Yes. Do we have any actual lights? Do we have some lights? Do we have a parking light? Yes, I think we do. We have a rear parking light. Should be the small bulb in the front. Yes, we have the small bulb in the front working. All good, all good. Right, full beam. Yay, look at that. Full beam, it's on full beam. Low beam, full beam. Low beam, full beam. Oh, whoa. Oh, there it is. These switches always like a bit of WD-40 or GC85, squirt it in here. Just get some working a bit better. But if they don't work, you can always strip them down and clean all the sort of copper contacts. Yeah, so I'm happy with that. So yeah. So let's have a bit of a close-up. There's obviously original paint in that mudguard. Original paint on the side panel, original paint on the tank. Original exhaust. There is a bit of a scrape there, unfortunately. It's a bit of a downer, but never mind. You know, wheels will clean up. Little bit of rust, but it'll all clean up. You know, nice bit of grease on there and stuff, and all this will clean up. It looks terrible at the moment, but it'll all clean up quite easily. You know, I do have some more shockers which aren't for this bike, but for something else. You never know, they might go on. Yeah, there is quite a bit of corrosion on the engine here. You literally take that off with your nail. And this here, so that all wants attention. Ideally take the engine out and clean it all, paint it all, but I don't think I'm going to be doing that. Somehow. Now all this all wants attention. This one's pulling out and greasing in here. Making it all work nice again. Yeah. Got a nice little sort of winker thing here. What do you call it? Eyebrow. I think you call it an eyebrow, don't you? That's like an eyebrow. Yeah. Caliper looks quite good. Got like a stainless steel brake pipe. Yeah. Oh, plenty of rust there, but it'll clean up. It will be cleaned up. You'll be surprised. Yeah. There's the petrol tap. Yeah. What is the chain like? that shows there's a bit of wear in it, but might not be that bad, you know. It's not completely gone. That's not right. That there, that's like a locking nut. Shouldn't be all the way out here. It's meant to be next to that one and lots, you know. Like that one. next to each other, lots against each other. When you do these, do them with 2 spanners really. You know, you have this slightly loose, and you tighten this one, the inner one, get it perfect. Then you tighten that, and then tighten that a bit more, and then lock nut them. Yeah, that's what I tend to do anyway. A little bit of rust in there, but we'll probably just put a bit of paint on that. Yeah, spokes don't look great. Maybe put a bit of paint on them. Probably going to take the swing arm off and paint that. Yeah, probably get a new reg. Nice little rack, but someone's nicked the seat. Which is a bit of a shame, because I did have one of them, but I never used it. Never knew I might find a seat somewhere. Yeah. Turn it off. Right then, I just thought I'd film this. Will the new key actually fit the helmet lock? Honestly, not tried this. Good as live TV, this. Dun dun dun. Oh yeah, look at that. Yes, it's all on one key. Oh yes. Right then, tank is coming off. No, it's not. I think it's the bottom fuel pipe. Right, just put it to the bottom, and there's no fuel coming out, but at the side, which you'd think is off, there's fuel coming out. Prime. Yeah, the side is prime, that's why. So prime and reserve and onwards will basically work as off, because obviously it's a prime, it's a vacuum tap. Yeah, so prime is basically gets rid of the vacuum. Yeah, so the vacuum is obviously when it's running or when it's trying to start, the diaphragm, could you call it a diaphragm, I suppose? The diaphragm works as sort of a switch which lets the petrol go through. It sucks the diaphragm. So yeah, should come off now. Let's try. Ah. Nope. Let me get this off. If this makes any difference. Might do. Oh, that gets a bit easier. Hey. We've still got the diaphragm or vacuum tube going to the tap from the tank, so that needs to be pulled off. Right, then hopefully you can see that. You can see it there, that's the tube. So you can get it off without damaging it. Nope. I find sometimes you just pull them with your hands, you don't damage them. If you start getting the pliers on, you start damaging them. Screwdriver behind it. Coming off. Yes, that's it. Tank is off, yes. So yeah, it's off. It's not been off for a while, has it? I think next job is yeah, just spray a load of degreaser and TFR all over it and just jet wash the hell out of it. Yeah, let's go. Right, I've just mixed some TFR up. I've done it at 10% because it's quite strong, the TFR I've got, and I do want to be pretty gentle with it. And I've just pumped it up, so it should spray out. Yay! Got it everywhere there. Getting in where the battery goes, get it nice and clean. All this should come up. Jet washed in a minute. Ooh. Right there, now for the degreaser. Maybe should have put this on first, but I didn't. I normally do. But yeah, shouldn't make a great deal of difference. But definitely around the near the chain and around that back wheel hub, around these fuel bits and that, and the carb and everything. Not that matters. I think I am going to clean the carb. Definitely, I'm going to clean the carb. Around the engine and all that. You know, it just helps the TFR a little bit. Right. I think that'll pretty much do. Let it soak in a bit. Give it a jet wash. Should come up quite nice, really. Right then, now time to jet wash it. Right there, we're now in the jet washing suite. Let's go. Whoa. Whoa. Jesus. See if the front wheel will go up. Yes, it's in yet. Right then, have a good look at it, how much cleaner it actually is. That back wheel's going to be coming off and cleaned again with a wire brush and that anyway. Obviously the spring arm's going to be painted. Took all the paint off, which was rough, which I'm quite happy about. That'll just get a bit of work with a bit of sanding and then it'll get painted. All this is it's all still wet, so it's giving it a bit of a better shine than it actually is. Yeah, I'm quite happy with it. So I need to start sort of preparing myself for obviously removing the exhaust, get that bit welded, remove the back wheel, get that cleaned up and paint the spokes and clean up that chain up, get that all greased, get an inner tube for that back wheel, get a battery, get a number plate. Always good to just put a nice fresh new number plate on. You know, you got them old bolts there. I'm just going to replace that. So yeah, why not, eh? It's nearly got an Emma plate on it. It's not as firmer. It would have been nice to have an Emma plate. Yeah, and obviously, yeah, I did notice we've got a few cracks here. You know, if you can see them. You know, they're probably not right through. Sometimes you can have cracks, but they're not right through. But I've got one of them. I know I've got one. So I need to find that. So I've got a brand new one. They're only cheap. About 15 quid for these. I think the Chinese copies. So yeah, looking good. You can see where we've got good paint over here. It stayed on. Bad paint here, corrosion underneath it where it's come off. Yeah, even these could be painted possibly. Just whiz over them like sort of wheel trim silver or something. You know, just jazz them up a bit, make them look a bit better. that'll be just taped on that. You know, just be insulation tape, it's all we can do. Unless I can find a replacement. But obviously we're going to be doing it on a bit of a budget, so I don't want to be spending tons of money on it. I'm already going to have to pay for the other bits. It wants new grips, I'm going to put new grips on. There you go. Won't be putting sponge ones on, just be some normal grips. I think maybe some bar ends, you never know. Get cheap silver bar ends. 19,485 miles. Keep these mirrors, they're quite nice, original Yamaha. See there, the original. Oh, you see that? The Yamaha 3 tuning forks. Yeah, just as I said before, there is a tiny bit of rust on here, but not much. They're mostly quite clean. Obviously, you worry about pits in this bit, not this bit so much. So if you've got pits in this bit, it's going to rip your seals. So that's quite good. There's a few little pits, but they're probably so small they will just disappear when I get a little bit of wire wool on them. All this will be painted, this yoke. This will be cleaned. So paint the yoke, paint the engineering there, paint the rear swing arm, paint the spokes on the back because they're all rusty, look. Might just do them with a brush by hand, we'll see. Yeah. Right then, I think that's it for part one. I'm going to leave it overnight to dry off and then get stuck into the wheels, the exhaust, the carburetor, the inlet manifold, and greasing everything I can possibly grease, really, because I should imagine a lot of it will be very dry. That obviously, seen before, that definitely wants grease. Oh, it's free, look at that. Yeah, it's not even pinging back. So it wants greasing here, and the little bit which goes through the rear hub. Well, through the circular bit for the brake, which holds the shoes, the bit which activates the shoes. You have to grease them because they can dry out. It's very common for them to dry out. I think it's possibly, is it a cable? I think they're a bit cable on these, so maybe try and oil the cable if I can. Just tried the clutch, we haven't checked that. Yeah, that works alright. Maybe oil that, grease the cable. You know, throttle cables are quite good. Yeah. Maybe try and oil them a bit. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. That's it, part one. Got quite a bit done, really. I'm going to say good night and God bless. Oh yes, and I was going to say I have got a website now. It's timsclassics.co.uk. You can get hold of me through the website via an email, or you can just ring me. I will put my phone number on at the end. I am looking for classic bikes, classic cars, even classic campers, you know, anything really, any sort of projects, anything for sale. You can always get in touch, ask me if I'm interested in buying it, or if you just need me for any advice or anything. I don't mind people asking, you know. So yeah, there's a Tim's Classic on Facebook as well. There's Tim's Classics on TikTok. You can always follow them, and you can always subscribe on YouTube, you know. So yeah, there's loads of stuff on YouTube, loads and loads of stuff. Yeah, there's a track project, CX500 project, Bedford Rascal project, Bandit 1200 project, Eliminator 250 project, Bandit 600 project, Honda C70 project, the Honda CB404 project, that's 16-part series, the Honda C70 is 12-part series. Yeah, there's loads on there, you know. You should enjoy it. If not, like, you know, people who have been following me seem to really enjoy them. So, you know, click on them, get watching. If you enjoyed this, you should enjoy them. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you. Good night. God bless. Again.